Hello everyone, hope all is well and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you and talking about my favorite products of 2018. So let's just jump right into it because I have a lot of products to talk to you guys about. The first product I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in the shade Baked. I love this. This is my favorite cream bronzer I've ever tried. I love the formula of it because you just need a little bit and it blends out so beautifully. I also adore the tone of this. I feel like it suits my skin at many different stages, whether I'm more tanned or more pale. And you do get a lot of product in here. I've had this for over a year and a half and I've used it so much and I feel like I haven't hardly made a dent in it. You get 1 ounce of product in here and I just really adore this. The next product I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlighter. At first, before even trying this, I kind of made up my mind about it. I thought it was going to be too gold and too sparkly for my liking, but that was redacted very quickly. When you build it up lightly on the skin, it looks glossy and it also builds up really nicely. Like you can make it really blinding if that's what you like. But I really enjoyed this and it's really beautiful on the inner corner of your eyes. That's what I have on my inner corners today. I've put quite a bit of a dent in this. I've been really loving it this year and I'm so happy they brought it back because it's too beautiful not to. This year I completely fell in love with Glossier. Oh, Siri, get the hell.
I don't know what that means.
I love how natural these look on the skin. They blend out so seamlessly and they just have a little bit of a glow, but it's more like a natural finish. It's not too glossy or not too matte. My favorite shade ever is Beam. It's like a nice, beautiful orangey coral shade. I'm almost out of this. Last time I ordered from Glossier, I ordered 2 backups of this because I cannot run out of this. These are my favorite shades. I have Puff, which is a nice pink, Dawn, which is a super pigmented orange, and Dawn, which is like a nice coral orange. I love these so much. So now moving on to eyeshadow palettes. And this year I feel like it was the year of eyeshadow palettes. I felt like we were drowning in them. A lot of them were similar. I love eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is my favorite part of doing makeup. So here's a few of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I haven't been able to stop using. So at the beginning of 2018, I decided to invest in a Sugarpill Pro palette and it was the best decision I ever made. These have been the most beautiful, colorful shadows I've ever used in my opinion. They blend like a dream. They are so richly pigmented and the shades are really true to pan when you use them. I love to use these shades on their own to make a really fun, colorful look, or I like to use them in conjunction with other palettes just to intensify the look. For example, like if I were to use the Soft Glam palette and I wanted to do a look with this shade Mulberry and I wanted it to be a little bit more red, I would use Love Plus, the red in this, to make the look more rich in color. So I'm really happy I invested in this. I would recommend to you if you're a working artist or anything, or if you really love color, these shadows are the way to go. And they're coming out with so many more beautiful shades. They did discontinue Acid Berry here and Dolly Pop, and I think one of these two, I don't remember which one. But the new shades that are replacing these guys are so beautiful. I'm ordering them all 100%. The next palette I wanted to talk about is the Soft Glam by Anastasia. This has the perfect range of neutrals. It is an amazing palette if you are a beginner because you have all the tones, and it's also a great palette to have in your kit if you're a working makeup artist. You have all the tones you would ever need for anything. If you're doing brides, grads, whatever it is, you have it all in here. You have your neutral browns and the more rosy tones and a beautiful black just to deepen up any of the shades or the look. This is also the perfect palette to travel around with just because it's small and very light and compact. And yeah, I just have really enjoyed this palette. I think it is a beautiful, well-rounded, neutral palette. The next palette I wanted to talk to you guys about is the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I bought this palette with the intention of it being my new go-to everyday palette, and it truly has become that. I just love the range of different textures this has in here, and it of course has my favorite tones to work with: teals, blues, greens, and of course mustards. I know this is quite the investment, especially just for an eyeshadow palette, but I do not regret it one bit and I can't stop using it. I reach for it every day. This is definitely my go-to palette on an everyday basis if I'm not creating something for Instagram or filming or whatever. The last eyeshadow palette I'm going to be talking about is the Melt Gemini palette. This is my favorite fun palette to come out this year. Just looking at the tones in this palette really inspires me, and the packaging is almost too beautiful. Like the roses, here I'll try to zoom up on it. Focus. The roses with the water drips on it is just so beautiful. I'm obsessed with the formula of melt shadows. They're so easy to blend and beautiful. The only thing that bothers me is like the shimmers in all their palettes are very lightly pressed, so they have a tendency to shatter in transit, but it's an easy fix with a little bit of alcohol and you just repress it and then it's good as new. I've had to do that with this shade right here, Gemini, but it's okay, it's good as new and it still works amazing. Yeah, it still works beautifully, just like new. Moving on to like little eye extras, I've loved these Hourglass Scattered Light. I left it in the PR packaging just because it's like the perfect thing to store them in, and it's so beautiful. Like this, oh, it's just beautiful. But these are incredible. I love the thing I love the most about these is that they apply the same with a brush or finger, which that is incredible. The glitter in here is so fine, so it just gives you the most beautiful sparkly glittery eye, and they're so easy to use. My two favorite shades are Smoke and Reflect. This one's more cool and this one's very blinding and more of a warm toned, but these are definitely my two most used ones. The next product I'm going to be talking to you about have just come out in the last few months. It's the Makeup Forever Starlit Diamond Powders. I love these. I love products like these because whenever I feel like my looks are missing a little something, these are so great to add because they add a lot of dimension to your look. This one is my favorite out of the ones I have here. It's 106. It's just a white glitter with a really intense green shift. They have one that has a pink shift or a blue shift, and they also have these ones. This one is more of a bronze with a really nice gold green shift, and this one is a burgundy with an intense blue shift. I think these are just really amazing, and I do really love them so much. This next product is kind of the same thing as the last Makeup Forever one, but it is in liquid form. This is the ColourPop Supernova Shadow in the shade Lucky Penny, and I specifically like this shade because it is a really intense blue shift, but I love how it is invisible until the light catches it. Here, I'll swatch a little bit. This shift, it's like see-through and then it goes into a really intense blue shift, but it also has a little bit of a pink. I don't know if the camera will get it, but when you look at it in the tube, you see like the really intense blue shift and then a pink and then like a yellowy gold. It's beautiful. I love this so much. The next product I'm going to be talking about is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This has got to be my most favorite mascara I've ever tried. The thing I love most about it is definitely the applicator. The brush is just so nice and small that it's really easy to really get into the lashes on the inner corner of the top and bottom lashes. And I'm on an everyday basis, I don't really set my concealer, and usually by the end of the day my mascara will always leave little dots from where my lash hit my cheeks, but this one, it does not happen with this one. It's incredible. I really recommend this mascara. If you haven't really loved a mascara yet, I definitely recommend you trying this one because before I tried this, I never really cared about mascara. Every mascara treated me the same until this guy, and I will repurchase this till the end of time. Moving on to brow products, I have fallen in love with this MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint in the shade Spiked. I bought this immediately after watching Gina's Aesthetic as Heck brow tutorial. I love this so much because it makes your brows look so fluffy and natural looking. It gives you the finest hair-like strokes. It's incredible. And the brow powder it has on this side, I think it has fibers or something because it really thickens up your brow hairs that you already have. This is still my first one. I've definitely bought this like 6 months ago and I use it almost every day, and there's still product on the felt tip, which is mind-blowing to me. I don't know how that's possible, but I just love this so much because it gives you the most natural fluffy looking brows. Another brow product, well, first I started using Gimme Brow, and that was taken off the market because I think they were reformulating it or something. So then I started using soap, but then I moved to Vancouver and it rains all the time and I kept getting soap in my eyes. So then I bought the Glossier Boy Brow. This is amazing. I love how it thickens the appearance of my brows and it holds up all day. I run this through my brows even if I'm just going quickly to do an errand. Like, this is the only product I'll put on my face. I just love this so much. Next thing is the Lancome L'Absolu lip lacquers. I love these so much. I find them to be so unique. I love how lightweight they are and they're so buildable. Like, one there will give you like a nice glossy sheer appearance, but you can build it up to be opaque without it getting all gross and sticky. Like, it's literally a magic lip product. My favorite shades are 202 and 236. I kept the whole range because I love them all. They're so beautiful. Lancome has some of the best lip products in my opinion. They're always so amazing. Yeah, my favorite one that I would say that lives in my purse all the time is this one, 202. It's the perfect nude for me. The next lip product, I've been really into gloss this year. This is the Glossier gloss. I bought this because of those amazing ads of that model putting them on her lips. This honestly gives you the most beautiful lips. It like makes your lines of your lips disappear. It is so shiny and not sticky at all. I need 100 of these. I'm almost running out of this and it's making me really sad. But this kind of gives you the appearance of baby lips. You know how they don't have any lines in their lips yet and they just look so nice and hydrated? This really gives you that effect. And this has got to be my favorite gloss ever. It lives with me in my purse, in my pocket. It's been through the wash. The Glossier right here is rubbing off. It's so sad. Next product is my favorite lip care product. It's the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I never bought this because I lose every lip balm I ever bought, but this, I think just because I spent a little bit more money on it, I'm more careful with it, even though it has gone through the wash 5 or 6 times. I take this with me. It's always in my pocket. I don't know what's in here, but it's literally magic. It heals my super chapped lips overnight. The last product I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss in Flat White. First of all, this smells like coffee. It smells so nice and it gives such a beautiful cushiony creamy look to the lips. I love it so much and I need to pick up more shades. I ordered this one online just because I thought it was going to be like the most safe option, but I really want to pick up more shades because I really love the formula of this so much. That is it for me today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what your favorite products of 2018 were. I would love to know. If you have any recommendations on what you would like to see next, please leave them down below. I'll make sure to list all these products in the down bar. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!